I got some pretty interesting news. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The sky is black. Just got a charge, not with the adapter, not my CCS to Chatamo adapter, but regular regular Chatamo. This charger is working. This one is not. But I am finding something interesting. What is this on the ground? Not only that, at first I thought somebody was just goofing around and drawing something. What is that? And over here, there's another one. Is Wildwood, Florida getting ready to get 2 new chargers put in? It looks like, what is that though? What is that? Something is afoot at the Circle K. That's a Bill and Ted reference. That tire looks good. That tire looks great. That tire looks amazing. This tire, not so much. So the very first day I purchased this car, about a year ago, it was 4 days ago, was my 1-year anniversary of purchasing this Nissan Leaf. And I've been pretty happy, except for the Chatamo aspect of it, but it's been a pretty good car so far. But the very first day I got it, we were heading from Ocala, Florida, just doing a quick little road test, and we decided to head over to Daytona Beach. En route over, very first day, just left the car lot, I got a flat tire. I have these Michelin tires on my car that heal themselves. They're self-healing. So I ran over something, and it went blub, 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 blub. And then all of a sudden, it aired back up, or it just did something, and then all this gummy stuff started coming out of the tire, and it was all over the tire. I drove about 2 miles, all that stuff fell off, and the tire's been great. It's been good for the whole year now. When I was over this morning charging the car, checking that stuff out on the ground, I had a good look at the tire, and it needs to be replaced. The inside of it's all wearing in. There's like fibers sticking through it, and I go, oh man, it's hidden up underneath there, and I never checked that stuff. It's time to get tires, even though these other 3 tires are they're incredible shape. They are self-healing tires, so I really didn't want to replace them all, but I came over here to Pep Boys to get that one tire fixed. And then I started thinking to myself, well, I'm not going to get the Michelins that the Eco Savers or Energy Saver tires, because they don't have them here, and it'd take a couple days for them to get them in. So I just chose another tire. There's a mosquito got in here. It's mosquito season. And so instead of purchasing all 4, because they're rather expensive, it's been so long since I purchased tires, I forgot that the prices just keep rising and rising. And so I didn't want to mismatch. So I'm going to keep the 2 Michelins on the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the 2 new Goodyears or whatever on the front. And then during the rotation process, every time I take it in for service and have it rotated, I'll just have the 2 front ones put on the back, but flipped. And then I'll have the 2 back ones put on the front and flipped. That way they kind of rotate. And I'll just keep I'll keep Michelin and Goodyear separate. I won't run one on one side and one on the other. I don't know if you could run a different brand tire and a different brand tire on the, same axle thing, even with each other. But that's the only reason I didn't purchase one. I probably should have got all 4. I can afford it almost. I mean, I can't afford it, but it might hurt me throughout this week. But yeah, I'll do what I need to get done. I'm going to get these 2 tires, and then I have something to tell you guys that some crazy stuff has been happening. I've been getting these crazy emails. Well, you know what? Let's get the tires on, and then we'll talk about that. Somebody is impersonating me, I think. I don't think nobody has my same exact name. And they may, but my first name, middle name, and last name, somebody's using it to go on some pretty extravagant trips, cruises, and all this stuff, and I'm getting all these emails with confirmation. I'll let you guys know. Let's get the tires done first, shall we? Seeing the time. Let's head on in. I wanted to show you the new tires after they're put on, but yeah, a storm came. Okay, after a night of work, charging the car, dealing with the tire situation, before I get to this stuff, this identity theft stuff that I'm going to tell you about, let me explain what happened when I was getting my tires done at Pep Boys. This was a pretty insane morning. Okay, so I went over and I found the tires I wanted. I was going to you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free and blah, blah, blah. But I was a little bit short, so I just got the 2 front tires. Great. The tie rod bolt was off or something and dangling down there. And I just got the car serviced at Nissan. So I don't know what that bolt was doing down there, which made everything out of alignment, I guess. So they fixed that. Total bill was like $635 or something. I go to pay with my credit card. I just put $800 on my credit card, got it paid off, and just so I could use it for emergencies or car breakdowns, or tire flats or whatever. So I go ahead and put my credit card in the machine. Right when I did that, a couple seconds later, the screen went black on the card reader. Then the guy's computer went down, and I go, oh great. So I pull the credit card out. And he goes, yeah, the system's going to reboot. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes for the system to reboot. So while the computer system's rebooting, I go on my phone and it shows that my credit card was charged and the $632 or whatever was pending. The issue was, though, it doesn't show it's pending at Pep Boys where I got the tires. So after the computer system came up, he wanted me to rerun the credit card, and I said, I can't. I don't have another $600 on there. This is already pending. So he goes, well, you're going to have to call the credit card company. So I called the credit card company. Nothing they could do. It pens for like 5 to 10 days. And then the credit card company said that the business had to contact their IT department because it should be in their system somewhere. So Pep Boys got a hold of IT. They seen it, but there was nothing they could do with it. It wasn't going to go through, and they can't clear it out neither for 5 to 10 days. So I said, what am I going to do? Do I have to leave my car here for 5 to 10 days? And the management at Pep Boys, you guys are amazing. I sat there for about 2 hours while they were trying to figure something out. And after about 2 hours, the big boss came in the back door, and he just looked at me sitting over having my coffee. And he tossed me my keys, and he goes, get out of here. He goes, go ahead and go. And I go, yeah, but you don't have none of my information. I never gave him my phone number, my address, my place of employment. I never gave them anything. I could be just some crazy person that just bolts. How are they going to trust me to pay $632? So I told the guy, I said, yeah, I'll leave, but can I have a piece of paper and a pencil so I can write down all my information? They go, no, it's not necessary. I go, no, I would feel guilty. You guys did a couple hours worth of work on my car, put new tires on them. I'm just not going to leave. And they said, okay. So they handed me a piece of paper. I wrote down my place of employment, my phone number, my company's phone number. And they said, that'll do it. And I said, and we made an arrangement to where I told them, well, if it comes off my credit card, if the pending goes away and the money goes back on, I'll just come back to you guys and pay you. And I'll keep in touch with you about every 5 days until it does. And they said, we trust you. It is so weird for a business to trust an individual. It was a really good experience that someone like that, you owe hundreds of dollars to. I know it's not like 2 tires or 3 tires or 4 tires is going to break them, but yeah, they trusted me. So and without not taking my driver's license, not doing anything. So Pep Boys, Eustis, Florida, you guys rock. And yeah, thanks for just saying get the heck out of here, and knowing that in my head guilt would drive me crazy if I didn't pay you guys back. So you guys rock. Now on with some craziness. That was pretty crazy, but I got two more crazy things that happened, and I kind of want to let you guys know about it. I have to get my coffee first. What time is it? It is 1 o'clock, 1:05 in the morning. So I had to go get a cup of coffee. I'm getting ready to head. I got to go down to Miami. Okay, so I'm going to show you some screens. I'm just going to take my camera, aim it down at my telephone, because I took some screenshots and I also saved a file. So I'm going to show you both things. Let me start off with the second thing that happened, because the first thing that happened a couple weeks ago. I'm still trying to communicate with a specific cruise line out west, but let me show you this. This is pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Can we? We can. So, I got a reservation in my email. Your updated reservation for the Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Resorts, and this is in the state of Texas. Boger, Texas. Somebody in my name booked a room for May 30th through June 2nd. I got my confirmation number, got everything right. I contacted this hotel because it went linked to a website, and this was the confirmation information. So I contacted them. I said, "Yes, Mr. Sayer." And I go, "Richard Sayer?" And they go, "Yes, yeah, that's what we have on our records." And Richard Eugene Sayer? "Yes." Okay, well, that is me. And no, what is it? This phone's making noise. Well, that is me, and I live in Florida. I never made a reservation for a hotel in Boger, Texas. I don't even know where Boger, Texas is. I've been all over the state of Texas. I don't know where that is. And I said I must have had identity theft, or one of my credit cards or one of my bank cards or something got, somebody got the numbers or something and is booking rooms and stuff. This is not me. And I did ask them, what card, can I get the last two numbers of the credit card used to do this room? And they told me 07 was the last two numbers of the card. I went through my cards. I do have an 07, but I should ask them for the last four of the card, because maybe a lot of cards in an 07. And maybe, just maybe, somewhere in the United States, there is another person named Richard Eugene Sayer. I don't know. But I went ahead and canceled this order just in case. So I called them up and said, well, it's me. I'm not staying there. I live in Florida. I don't plan on coming to Texas anytime soon. Maybe sometime this summer to go to Six Flags. But yeah, that's not me. And because of this stuff starting to happen more frequently within the internet, and people, and I use a pretty secure password system, a really long one, intricate, and I also use two-factor on all my devices. I would assume it's really hard to get my information, because I generate revenue on the internet sometimes, and I don't want people out there being able to latch into that and ruin everything I've built over the last couple of years. Oh, by the way, yeah, thank you guys that are leaving the super thanks on these videos. At this moment, obviously, it's helping. Whether it's helping cover the cost of the tires, whether it's helping cost the testing of the chargers, or whether it's helping with this identity stuff. If it is, in fact, identity theft, I don't know. But check out number 2. You think the hotel was crazy? You ain't seen nothing yet. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can pinch to zoom this a little bit. So there is a cruise called Celebrity Cruises. It says it right there, Celebrity Cruises. This is a booking confirmation for me and somebody named Vicky Cordova. So it's Rick Sayer, right there. It says Rick Sayer right there. Age, Vicky Cordova, cruise only. This is a booking, 7-night Alaska southbound glacier cruise, pending 14th of June. This here, I got a Captain's Club member stuff. I got booking charges already covered. There's all the guest 1 is 1,344. Guest 2 is 1,344. Total cost is 2,688. Then scroll down to this other page. I got my cancellation stuff, 25% per guest or whatever. So these are my ports, my itinerary. So June 14th, I am Seaward, Alaska. On the 15th, I'm at Hubbard Glacier cruising. Then I'm going to Juneau, Alaska, and then Skagway, Alaska. I'm going to Icy Strait Point. Can't pronounce that word. Inside
Continue
Passage.
On Sumter County Road 229 for half a mile.
I'm not driving. Google. Vancouver, British Columbia. My dates: 7-night southbound glacier cruise, and I got all this stuff. Somebody booked a cruise using my name, and somebody named Vicky Cordova. And this is all coming to my emails, and everything's already paid for. Now, I got a question. This is what I would like to do. Don't know if it would work, but I would love to do this. Obviously, this isn't me. I do take cruises periodically. I go, I'll take Margaritaville cruise over to Freeport in the Bahamas. We've done that. Getting ready to do one to Mexico, possibly September, October, before going back to the Philippines. This isn't me. And because I don't generate enough revenue to do crazy, stupid things, I'm trying to contact the cruise line and get this cruise canceled, just in case I did do it to the hotel. Now I need to do it to a cruise line. What I would love, I'm probably just going to cancel it, but wouldn't it be crazy just to be able to afford to hop on an airplane from Orlando, fly to, I think it said British Columbia, land, the day before departure, get a hotel room for the night, go to the port. I got all the documents. I got my passport. I got the boarding passes, everything on my phone. How cool would it be if I just went on the cruise? What if I showed up at the cruise early in the morning, checked in, gave my passport, did everything, got my stateroom, whatever, and went on the cruise? And what if it is somebody else with my exact same name booking all these things? I got the emails sent to me with all the information for me to go on the cruise, but I never did it. So if my alter ego with my same exact name out there is doing all this stuff, wouldn't it be crazy? You just go out there, I'm doing nothing wrong, it's my name. I got all the information. I got my passport book with the same name on it. I got a driver's license, birth certificate, everything I need. Would you do something? How fun would that be? I mean, I can't be that crooked, but I am probably this week. I am going to cancel. Because what if it is put on my credit cards? If my identity was stolen, I just got to cover my bases. But what if it's not? What if there is somebody out there with my same exact name, same exact age, same exact everything? Same name on the passport book. I don't want to really screw that person over because we share something very, very, I don't know. We share something very private. We share our name, everything except for probably the picture, unless he has long hair and wears a stupid thing on his head. I don't know. But yeah, things are going crazy right now. I'm getting somebody out there is making reservations and doing things, either pretending to be me or, stole my credit card information, stole my identity, and everything is out purchasing Corvettes, Teslas, Hummer EVs, whatever, They're just doing all this stuff, and if it just keeps ballooning up, in another year, I could owe like a couple $1 million. I'm really going to need those super thanks. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what's going on. I thought it's kind of hilarious, but it potentially can be kind of scary because you just don't know. You don't know. Anyway, that was my day, a day in a life of just a weird day. It's been a strange day. I worked for like 24 hours to 26 hours last night. Worked all day yesterday, all night last night, up until this morning, until about 3 this morning. And now I am back at it again. So when you're in that kind of loopy, sleepy mode and life is just going, that's what kind of day today is. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Going to do some more testing with the charging adapter this week. Probably going to go grab lunch at Universal Studios sometime this week. Maybe go to the Springs. Might even do a beach trip. Not exactly sure. Might just drive over to the beach and catch a sunset and charge the car at the beach. There's some great EV charging options at Daytona Beach, so might go over and do that for a little bit. Until the next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys from probably, I'm gonna say somewhere down the road. I'll see you from somewhere down the road. Until then, peace out, everybody.